Snickerdoodle, where is the darn thing? I wish for once I'd remember to label these boxes. Big Mac, be a dear and help me move those. Maybe it's in that one on the bottom. Oh, dang nabbit, it's not in there either. You can't catch me! Hey!
You trickster.
Sister Hoof Social is right around the corner. Thought it'd be nice to award the winner of the big race a ribbon from when we hosted the very first social. If, and of course, I can find the darn thing. Oh, would you looky here? My, how Apple Bloom used to love watching you make that thing fly. It's like she thought you was magic. Ah, right, enough reminiscing. Gotta find that ribbon. If you would just help me, then maybe I can. Big Mac. Found her.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
S-I-S-T-E-R-S. Which two sisters are the best? We are Apple Bloom and Applejack forever.
Yahoo! We're gonna win every competition at the Sisterhood Social. Those other fillies aren't gonna know what hit them.
Oh, hey there, Big Mac. Did you want something?
Yep.
Hold that thought. Applejack, you are the most awesome sister ever.
Oh, gee whiz. Well, I think it's sweet that you hold that opinion, but...
It's not opinion. It's objective fact. You've saved Equestria like a gazillion times. You're smart, funny, strong. Why, you're the best sister of all time. Probably the best apple of all time. Right, Big Mac?
Yep.
And with you by my side, I am guaranteed to taste sweet, sweet sisterhood social victory. Go, apples! Go, 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 apples, go!
Apple Bloom, I think Big Mac's got something he wants to show you.
Oh, hey, is that the toy we used to play with when I was little?
Yep.
Neat. All right, then. Let's get back to practicing. One more run-through of our juggling routine. Make sure our harmonies are tight in our song, and see if we can't beat our best pieing time.
Hold on, Sugar Cube. I need a minute to talk with Big Mac.
Mind if I go ahead and start eating this pie?
Hey, Big Mac, you all right?
Yep.
You sure? You seemed a little down back there.
Nope.
Come on, you can tell me. You feeling a little left out? Apple Bloom and I have been spending a lot of time together getting ready for the social. What in the...
You're Cutie Mark! You're being summoned, Applejack! This is so cool!
Yep.
Wonder where you're being called to. Wonder what you're supposed to do when you get there. Obviously, it is something awesome because you're awesome. But if you're being summoned to solve a friendship problem, that means you'll have to miss the Sisterhood Social. And if you have to miss the social, then I'll have to miss the social. Which means I won't be able to taste sweet, sweet victory.
Now calm down. Let me just go over to Twilight's castle and see what's what. Maybe it's just a false alarm.
But you said it was a false alarm.
I said maybe it's a false alarm. Well, it's not. Rarity and I have to go to Manhattan.
Can't you just tell that map it'll have to wait a couple days?
No can do, Sugar Cube. When duty calls, I gotta answer right away. What kind of an example would I be setting for my little sister if I didn't?
This can't be happening!
I'm sorry, Apple Bloom. Try and cheer her up, won't you?
Yup.
Breakfast, come and get it! Oh, it's no use, Big Mac. If I know my Apple Bloom, she won't come out of a funk this funky till her big sister gets back.
Hey, Apple Bloom, the social is gonna start in a few hours. Thought you might want to go with us.
Since Rarity and Applejack are out of town, you and Sweetie Belle can cheer on me and Rainbow Dash instead.
Pretty great they're letting you participate even though you're not technically sisters.
Yeah, social's always had a pretty loose definition of what constitutes a sister. As long as you share a bond that represents the spirit of the social, you're in.
So, what do you say?
You coming?
Why not? Got nothing better to do. Let me wash up and I'll meet you in a little bit.
Oh, such a shame we don't live closer to all your second cousins. You could maybe do the social with one of them instead. What is it, Big Mac? Y'all got an idea?
Yup.
What? What is it? Today's our big day. We have so got this. I'm gonna go sign us in.
I guess I'm just a little jealous you two get to compete and I don't. But at least I get to be here and cheer you on. I thought Apple Bloom was gonna be here too.
Guess she changed her mind. Hey, there you are. You ready to cheer on me and Rainbow Dash to victory?
Not exactly. Seems I'm gonna get to participate after all. Applejack is back from Manhattan already? That must mean Rarity is back too! No, our sisters are still gone. But it, turns out my long-lost cousin Orchard Blossom was able to make it last minute. Your cousin who what now?
Well, I do declare it's harder today than the business end of a corncob pie. Oh my, I am so delighted to meet your little friends, Apple Bloom. Would these be your dear and beloved Cutie Mark Crusaders?
Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo, cousin Orchard Blossom.
It is my extraordinary pleasure to make your acquaintance.
That's Big Mac in a dress.
Big Mac? Why, as charmed as I am that you find me in the slightest resemblance to such a fine and noble product of the Apple clan, I am astonished in equal measure. However, I shall take this startling observation under advisement, given that it's from such an astute and perceptive filly as yourself, Sweetie Belle.
That's awful nice of you to say, cousin Orchard Blossom. I've been told before I'm pretty observant.
I haven't the slightest doubt. Pardon me. My dearest cousin Applejack is regrettably unable to be here as planned, so I, her cousin Orchard Blossom, will accompany Apple Bloom in her stead. I trust that's acceptable to all concerned.
Cousin Orchard Blossom, huh? I know Applejack has a lot of relatives, but I feel like she would have mentioned you.
Why, you must be Rainbow Dash. You're Scootaloo's... how are y'all related again?
Why don't I just let you finish signing in? But don't think me and Scootaloo are gonna take it easy on you just because you're a stallion.
Now, where were we?
Excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom.
You mean powder your muzzle, don't you, dear? Such a more feminine-like reference to nature's call, don't you agree?
Have they called your brother's bluff yet? No, but they're about to. I can't bear to watch.
Apple Bloom! They've approved us as a pair! Hurry along now, precious.
I can't believe they bought it. It's sweet he wants to help you out like this. Weird, but sweet.
Bravo! Bravo! Weren't those two sisters great? Now, where are our next competitors? Here we are! This one, please. Excellent choice. Ma'am.
You sure you know all the words? Because it took Applejack a pretty long time to get it down.
Did it now?
We all love our brothers and our fathers and mothers. We honor them like every family should. But there's something that's quite unique when my sister's there with me, and we share that special bond of sisterhood. Sisterhood is a special kind of friend. Sisterhood is a bond that never ends. It's not always perfect. You might fight or be misunderstood, but together you'll always have sisterhood.
Sisterhood!
Sisterhood.
Sisterhood!
Sisterhood.
Sisterhood!
Sisterhood.
No! Yep!
Are you okay, Cousin Orchard Blossom? You sounded like you were catching a cold or something else that would make your voice sound totally different right at the end of the song.
Probably just need to get a sip of water. If you'll excuse us, we have another event in which to participate. Oh my, that certainly didn't go as I had planned. But don't you worry, we'll get you a blue ribbon yet, Apple Bloom.
You sure about that?
As sure as my name is Cousin Orchard Blossom.
But that isn't your name.
C-O-U-S-I-N-S. Which two
sisters
cousins are the best?
We are Apple Bloom and Applejack. Orchard Jack.
Blossom
forever. Yay!
Yay.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't choose to wear something more casual. Why, I knew that juggling routine like the back of my hoof. But never you mind, there is still the race to be run.
I really appreciate all the effort, Cousin Orchard Blossom. But maybe we just skip the whole obstacle course thing and call it a day.
Why, Apple Bloom, I wouldn't hear of it. Your Cousin Orchard Blossom may be many things, but she is not a quitter.
I'm sure she's not, but it's like Applejack said. There'll be more sisterhood socials down the line, and I'm sure she'll help me get a blue ribbon next time around.
But you wanted to win at this sisterhood social, and no matter what, I am gonna get you that win. Why, I simply have to.
All right, Scootaloo. Remember the parts where teamwork really comes into play.
How could I forget? We've been training all week.
Okay, hot stuff. What's our move on the grape squish?
The alley-oop,
Apple toss?
flip-flop,
Egg carrot?
flutterbomb.
Yeah!
Oh, dear.
Competitive sisters, take your positions. Get ready. Ready to say it. Go!
Nice jump, Scoot!
I mean, victory is ours, sweet apple bloom.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
I should have known you'd eventually get busted for being a stallion.
Oh, no! We've known all along. The Sisterhood Social has always had a loose policy when it comes to what counts as a sister. But we do have a strict policy when it comes to sports ponyship. In your sister's desperation to win, he used brute strength to physically take out the competitors. Oh, that kind of behavior is not just unbecoming of a lady, but quite frankly, of any pony. And for that, you two are hereby disqualified.
Looks like we win, Squirt.
I told you I should have just waited until the next social to win with Applejack. You know I'm not mad, right?
Yep.
I mean, let's face it. You dressing up as my cousin Orchard Blossom was a pretty crazy idea in the first place.
Yep.
And it's not like you got me disqualified from the social forever or anything. I can participate next time with Applejack. Everything's fine.
Yep.
I just don't understand why you went so crazy there at the end of the race. I mean, I know you like to win and all, but you want to tell me what's going on?
Nope.
All right. Well, it's getting late. You coming?
Nope.
Okay. See you later, I guess.
Apple Bloom,
Yeah?
when you were little, you used to look up to me. Thought I was the best thing since Zap Apple Jam. Things are different now. Applejack's the hero of the Apple family. Always rushing off to save Equestria. And I'm just here on the farm, doing chores, helping out the way I can. Nothing special, nobody's hero. I guess I just thought, oh, never mind. Here I am about to start blabbering on about my feelings. You don't want to hear all this.
Yes, I do.
I guess I just thought if I could fill in for Applejack at the social and get you a blue ribbon, well, I could be some pony you looked up to again. Be your hero again. Even if it was for just a day. It was foolish, and I'm ashamed. Please, I just want to be alone right now.
Too bad, you big goof. Because I'm not going anywhere. And I know that you're always going to be here when I need you. Heck, you'll do a whole obstacle course in high heels if you think it'll help me get something I want. You're my big brother. You've always been a hero to me, Big Mac, and you always will be. I'm real sorry I haven't been letting you know that's how I feel. Guess both of us have been holding back when it comes to expressing ourselves, huh?
Yep.
Big Mac, Apple Bloom, your sister's home. She says she got quite a story to tell about her trip to Manhattan.
Be there in a bit. I'm spending some quality time with my big brother. Hey, Big Mac.
Yup.
How do you think Cousin Orchard Blossom would describe this sunset?
Why, dear, I do declare this is the most beautiful sunset my eyes have ever looked upon. Though sitting here on these tree roots is a trifle uncomfortable for my hindquarters.